Hi all, I'm Raghav and this is my data structure fundamentals 2 self-run 2 assignment 1, and today I'm going to discuss about the following three questions. What are stacks? What are the operations that are possible on a stack, and how would you implement two stacks in one array? So coming to the first question, what are stacks? So stacks are linear data structure that follows last in first out LIFO principle. So in a stack, elements are added and removed from the same end, that is the top of the stack. So this means that the last element added to the stack is also the first one to be removed. So stacks commonly used in various computer science principles. So the first thing that comes to my mind is a function called stack. So stacks are used in programming languages to maintain the function calls and their return addresses. Second would be undo and redo functionalities in software applications. Third would be expression evaluation. So stacks can be used to in mathematical expressions like converting prefix expressions to infix and infix expressions to postfix expressions. So stacks can be used to store our browser history or keep track of our web pages that we have visited. Stacks can also be used in backtracking algorithms like depth first search, which keeps track of where we are currently right now, and if necessary, we can move to our previous state. So there are various games that follows stack principles as well. One of the most famous or classic game that follows is it is a classic puzzle game known as Tower of Hanoi. So we can see over here as well. So this is Tower of Hanoi video game. So our objective is to move all the discs in to Tower 3, but you cannot place a larger disk on the smaller disk. So I have to move all of these disks to tower 3, but I cannot place the larger disk on smaller disk like this. I can move it over here, and over here, and then this. So this game follows the principle of stack. So second question is what are the operations that can be performed on stack? So there are various operations that can perform on stacks. There are push operation which is used to insert the element in the stack. It also keeps track that whether our stack is full or not. If our stack is full, it will give us an overflow error. Second is a pop function, which is used to remove the elements from the stack. It keeps track of whether the stack is empty or not. If it is empty, then it will give us an underflow error that we cannot remove more elements from the stack. That third is pop operation. Sorry, peak operation. It keeps track of the topmost element of the stack. It returns us the top element data that is stored in the stack. And the fourth is empty. It returns a boolean true or false, that if our stack is empty, it will return true, else it will return false. So third question is, how would you implement two stacks in one array? So to implement two stacks in one array, I have created a function, and in this I have uh, created a class, and I have created a max size of 100. So I have created a data array of 100 elements, and I have created two indices, top 1 and top 2, which I'll initialize top 1 to -1 and top 2 to the maximum size of the array. If I want to push the elements in stack 1, I will just check if our top 1 plus 1, that is the next element of top 1, is equals to top 2. If that's the case, then it will give us an overflow error that we cannot push more elements into stack, or stack 1 is full. Otherwise, it will just push the elements in top 1. And the second is push to function. It does the similar thing, but it checks for top 2 -1. That would be the left element of that if left element of top 2 is top 1, then it will give us an overflow error, and it will just say that our stack 2 is full. Otherwise, it will just push the elements in top 2 and move the top 2 -1. Second is our pop 1 and pop 2 function. So it uses is empty 1 and is empty 2. So is empty 1 is just simply that it will check if our stack 1 is empty or not, and it will if our stack it will check it like that. If our stack 1 is empty, so that means it will the condition would be that if top 1 is equals to -1, that means our stack 1 is empty. And if top 2 is equals to max size of the array, that means our stack 2 is empty. So if that's the case, then it will give us an underflow error. Otherwise, it will move the top one to -1 to remove the elements, and it will move top 2 to +1 to remove the elements from stack 2. Second is peak 1 and peak 2. It does a similar thing with is empty1 and is empty2. Otherwise, it will return us a data that are top of that it will give us a topmost element of the stack 1 and topmost element of stack 2. And I've already explained about is empty1 and is empty2. It will give us top. If top is -1, then our stack 1 is empty. If top is equal to max size, then our stack 2 is empty. So that's all. Thank you so much.